Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading. Let's get started and see what messages we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising positions for the week ahead. Keeping in mind that these are general readings and may not resonate for everyone. So make sure to check out your other placements because you could have messages waiting for you there as well. All right, my friends, let's get started here for Virgo. What is the energy around the week ahead for Virgo? Okay, we're seeing not for you coming out pretty quickly here. So there is something here that is not for you. Oh boy, look at that. And it is sort of bringing out this feeling in you that you need to move on. Oh wow, we've got lots of energy here confirming that. Yes. Okay, so we see not for you, regeneration, fork in the road, take a nap. So there's a part of you that's hoping something will come back to life. Yes. I feel like you're really stuck on something here and you need to get unstuck because this is not, it's almost like it's just not for you anymore, Virgo. There's something here that I feel you really want to see return and you're stuck. You're stuck on this. And it's almost like you need to let it go and just give it some breathing room to see what happens. There's a part of you that feels like you can't quite relax or you can't quite stop thinking about this, or even that you just don't feel like yourself right now without this in your life. It almost feels like something you almost need to do the opposite sometimes, like it almost feels like you're ignoring something, you're overlooking some flags that are saying to you, don't be too eager right now to go rushing towards something that may be stuck because it's not for you. Sometimes we just have to trust when there's no movement on something. Sometimes we just have to trust that lack of movement means something. And I think in this case it means that it's time to move on and let something go. Give it some breathing room to see if, it sounds a little bit cliche, but if it's really meant for you, it will come back. You almost just have to set it free. You have to realize the truth that something may need you to almost do the opposite of what feels familiar. It might feel very familiar and comfortable for you to go in after something like this, very sort of driven to be able to have it return to you. It almost feels like a person, a relationship, an opportunity. It feels like something that's not within your control. This is outside of you, but you can't seem to let go of it. You're very stuck on this, and you're feeling like, you don't feel like yourself right now without this energy in your field, and again, it could be a person, it could be an opportunity, it could be an experience that's come to a close. And it's interesting. Let's jump into the tarot cards. That will give us a bit of a better idea of what we're dealing with here. Okay, so there's the Fool coming out in reverse to start your reading. Ooh, and the Devil. So yeah, this has a grip on you. There's a part of you that is like, I don't want to let this go. There's the Six of Cups, the Hanged Man in reverse, and the Tower. Wow, very consistent. So, this feels like a relationship. This feels like a person from your past that is not in your energy anymore. There's been some distance here. There's been some sudden changes around your relationship and you haven't been able to accept them. I feel like you're really bound to this energy. You don't want to let it go. You're maybe being a bit unrealistic when I see the Fool in reverse and the Devil here. You're not being realistic with this. I think you can control something that it's out of your control. It involves another person's will. And it almost feels like you're having a hard time letting them go. But there's this acknowledgement that I feel like on some level, you have to let them go. It almost feels like on some level, you have to sort of move away from this connection yourself. Like you need to get distance from it, stop thinking about it, stop feeling so out of balance because of this. You've got these 2 6s here. I feel like to get into balance, you almost have to stop thinking about this person and the memories. I feel like you really want you want a new beginning with them. You want them to return to you. This is very clear. You want them to return to you, but things aren't the way they used to be, it feels like. It feels like there's been some big changes since you were connected to this person so closely. There's something making me feel like this person lives far away from you, that you would actually have to travel to see each other. There's been a long distance between you guys. And it could also be that you just haven't spoken in some cases. For some of you, you just haven't spoken in some time. You haven't shared the same space in a long time, and you haven't spoken truth to each other in so long. Like it almost feels like there's something that needs to get cleared up. Like there's something that needs to get cleared up, but you're really being guided to just let this unfold, to sort of try to release that obsessive sort of nature. Now, if this is resonating in the reverse, like if you feel like someone has that feeling about you, then you could be dealing with someone who can't stop thinking about you. You're on their mind a lot, and they feel you. This almost feels twin flamey. You know what I mean? Like this almost feels like a twin flame connection where there's these moments in the day where you suddenly find yourself really feeling their energy. Let's clarify some of this. Hierophant, yeah. There's a spiritual connection between you two, and there could also be, there's the Hermit coming through. There could also be, isn't that interesting? The Hermit is you, Virgo, and it's landing on the Devil, which tells me you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or that this is really becoming an obsession for you. You can't stop thinking about this connection, and it feels spiritual in nature. It feels like there is a long-standing history between you and this person, and something happened to shift the energy here. See the Ace of Pentacles with the Page and the King of Cups. There's a lot of love here. You really want to see this person return to you, and you want a new beginning, but I think you're starting to see in some way that new beginning may or may not be possible, or it's not within your control, or that in order to have that new beginning, there's a lot of emotional transformation and healing that needs to happen. It's interesting. I think you really miss this person, and bottom of the deck is the Sun, so you never know, right? You never know, but I feel like right now it's not within your control. You've almost got to let them come to you, I think. Hangman in reverse. Let's clarify that. Hangman. Yeah. You just can't let go of this connection. This is a very strong connection that you're struggling to let go. You may have some unresolved feelings here that involve regret, remorse, sorrow, loss, sadness about something that happened between you and this person. And it almost feels like that's why you can't let it go, is that there's a part of you that really wants to take control over this, to clear the air, because I think there may have been a sadness between you two. Something happened that took things out of balance, and it's too upsetting. And we see that Tower card, so this is bringing in truth. Like this is showing you the truth, and the truth has been revealed to some degree. Maybe it was the truth that caused this past situation, or maybe the truth had been hidden and then revealed, and so that's what pushed this person away. Well, I'm very curious about the other party in this connection. There's the Six of Swords again. See, You got the Six of Swords here on the bottom of one deck, and the Six of Swords coming in to clarify the Tower. So yeah, someone is unable to accept this shift. Someone is clinging and someone is moving away. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? I feel like it's Virgo hanging on, and if it's Capricorn or maybe Taurus, it's an earth sign. It feels like earth sign energy pulling away because of some revelation, and that's leaving you feeling like you've really missed out on an opportunity for healing with this person. And you might not even be seeing any new opportunities because you're focused on how this is a bummer. And you're feeling really sort of sad about the lack of connectivity between you and this person right now. There feels like there needs to be space and movement here, and to give this some breathing room, because it almost feels like that's what will bring this person back, if that's possible, which it kind of feels like it could be, but it's going to be on their terms. Now, I haven't done this for any other sign, but I feel compelled to pull a guidance message for you, Virgo, because I feel like this is bothering you. It's hurting you. Let's shuffle this and see what message will come through for Virgo. What's the best guidance for Virgo on this situation? Yeah, see, for some of you, this is affecting the love life. This is someone you really love. And I feel like for some of you, this could be a former lover. This could be a friend that you really love. This is, you're struggling with your confidence with this because you can't trust the divine intervention here. I feel like this is all happening exactly how it needs to happen, and that you actually just need time to take care of yourself. You almost need to focus on self-care and your own sense of self-worth and confidence, because this is divinely timed. Whatever's going on here is happening exactly how it's needing to happen. You know, this is a time where letting go will be what makes space and creates an openness for this connection to return, if it's meant to return. You focus on yourself right now, Virgo, and take care. I'm going to leave it at that. What an interesting reading for you this week. We've certainly been sensing something like this for Virgo in the last few readings, but it's really clear this week. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much. If this has resonated for you, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. If you would like a personal reading, you can find that information in the description below. And as always, I am sending you so much love and light, and I look forward to reading for you again soon. Take care.